by drive. Alberto Villoldo, the Laika have always been ordinary men and women who live extraordinary lives. They weren't born with special gifts from spirit but acquired uncommon grace and power through the practice of the four insights. Some grew to be renowned leaders and healers, while others lived quietly, raising their children and growing corn. The insights were never forced upon the next generation. The Laika felt that people would come to them when they were ready and felt a calling to do so. When you come to the path of the Earth Keepers with sincere intention and an open heart, you'll soon notice that you're not alone. You'll find yourself in the company of like-minded individuals who strive to live by ethics and vision. You will also be guided by the luminous ones who lived on this planet many thousands of years ago, beings who are now part of the great matrix of life who tap into that vast reservoir of knowledge that exists outside of time. These Earth Keepers will add their power and vision to yours. Since the Earth Keepers come from the future as well as the past, they can help us access who we're becoming as humans 10,000 years from now. Visions of the future appear as possibilities, since everything yet to come is still in potential form. That's why Earth Keepers from the Hopi, Maya, Inca, and many other tribes gather regularly to pray peace on the planet. They do so by tracking along the possible futures for Earth to find one in which the rivers and the air are clean, and people live in harmony with each other and nature. The act of finding this desirable future installs it into our collective destiny and makes it a little more probable than it was before, because it has acquired another quantum of energy from these shamans. When we partner with the Earth Keepers from the future, we have access to knowledge that can upgrade the quality of our DNA. This runs contrary to scientific wisdom, which says that our genes can only be informed by the past, by the gifts and illnesses our ancestors had. The Laika understand that when we're free of the bounds of time, the future can reach backward like a giant hand to pull us forward. We can be influenced by who we're becoming. As you practice the four insights, your chakras become clear and you acquire what the Laika know as the rainbow body. This is when your energy centers glow with their original radiance because they're not dulled by illness or trauma. Remember that each of your chakras has a color, and when they're shining with their original light, they emit the colors of the rainbow. Once you acquire a rainbow body, the luminous Earth Keepers can reach out to you because they recognize that you share a common vision and calling. When this happens, and if you've developed the ability to see into the invisible world, you can discern the former physical forms of these luminous beings. There's nothing you need to do to attract the luminous ones. They'll come to you when you invite them to do so and are ready to receive them. Remember, when the student is ready, the master appears. They are available to support you in your efforts to bring light and healing into the world. They're also there to protect you from the negativity and fearful energies on the planet today. The Earth Keepers are our medicine lineage, for they are humans who rose to the level of angels. Some are in bodies, some are in spirit form, but all have a mandate to protect those who are looking after the well-being of the planet. The Buddhists call these beings bodhisattvas. They are the finest spiritual allies anyone can have, and they provide us with knowledge on how to become angels ourselves. This is what the prophecies of the Laika mean when they tell us that we have the potential to become Homo Luminous. We can develop the luminous energy fields of angels within our lifetime, and the insights offer us the keys to do so. When we practice the ways of the hero, luminous warrior, seer, and sage and evolve to Homo Luminous, we no longer have to call on angels and archangels to help us because we're becoming like them. As we become Earth Keepers, we join the ranks of the angels, who come from many different worlds and were the original souls present after the creation. They have everlasting life, and they are the keepers of many worlds and many galaxies. The practices of the four insights are vitally important when one sets out to become an Earth Keeper. When we practice nonviolence, peace, and integrity, we don't become food for others, and we're able to maintain the wholeness of our luminous energy field. Our spiritual power isn't squandered and remains available to us for our growth. Let's block ads. Why?